for some. Yeah, it was like 17. I was 17.
Yeah.
I was old enough to go to Clean Penitentiary.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So that was what I got locked up for. But as far as the music, that's I was chasing it. You know what I mean? I was trying to get to it at that time, but just ending that deal had and not being able to do it. And then the friends that was rapping at the time, they didn't take me serious. Cause I'd come in there and be trying to put a verse on something or whatever. Come back a month later and took my verse out, talking about, no, we put such and such on this. I already know how they go. Yeah, they wouldn't take me serious, but I couldn't blame him because it's like, yeah, boy, he not there for no shows. He would already know how they go. We don't even know what word release is.
Yeah.
Kind of like, I couldn't blame him, but at the same time, I just needed them to know that I was for real, you know?
Right.
And they was not carrying it. Like, yeah, there's a lot of backdoor stuff back there.
Yeah, and let me ask you this, man, because, I got a background coming up in the music industry, too. And, we started off with recording on little recorders. Then we worked our way into recording in the house. And then we worked our way into eventually getting to the actual studio. So, I mean, did you go straight into the studio and start rapping with the homies, or did you all start from the house? Like, how did that go?
All right, so it was my first song I ever recorded, man. I have a best friend named Jermaine Bagley, but he put a computer in his house and put a little microphone. It wasn't even a real microphone. It was just a webcam mic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was like, bro, I'm gonna let you record over here. Go out back. I couldn't go nowhere else. I couldn't do nothing else, but I could go to my best friend. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He set up a little studio in his grandma's living room. He set it up in his grandma's living room. And I sat there and recorded my first song, where it's a full song without them stop nobody telling me no or take my verse off. And then that was my pilot Jermaine. So that was my first pre-recorded experience right there, where it was like, yeah, I could do this right here. But I ain't never did jump right into it. I had to hear myself. I felt like I could do it.
Yeah. Gotcha. And so you said, though, when it came to you doing this music, you were saying, like, pretty much they would take you off songs like a month later because they said they didn't think you was taking it serious, or you weren't showing up for shows or whatever.
Nah, and nobody ever said why. To this day, they still won't say, they won't admit that was going on. Nah, man, it wasn't no reason. They just do it. And be like, what? Oh, you ain't here. You know what I mean? So, no.
Yeah, because I'm going to tell you this, man. I had a crew called Hard Hitters.
Okay.
Here in Atlanta, Hard Hitters Production Incorporated, the name of the company. And we had a song called We Going Ham and another song called She Doing It. And I wrote the hooks for both records. And I can tell you this, I had other artists on there.
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you this, I moved artists off that track, put some others on, because of the fact that some of those artists was not showing up for shows, that type of stuff. So I was just like, man, I gotta put somebody else on here, or I just rap the whole song myself, which is what I ended up doing with She Doing It later on. You know what I mean? So you saying that wasn't your situation though? Like, you was really...
I was trying to really rap. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to really do something. They was doing it. They was going to shows and stuff like that. They was out there in the street. So I was trying to come, but every time I do, I'd be in jail for something that.
Okay. Yeah.
It was always jail stopping, you know?
Gotcha.
It took like prison from the start. I was like, nah, I can't keep doing this one, man.
Well, let's get into that now, Krush. What happened? For one, did you finish high school?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so you did finish high school.
I finished high school in a crazy way, too, but definitely I graduated. I walked across the stage and stuff.
What's a crazy way? If we could talk a little bit about that.
See, I wasn't staying with my parents. You know what I mean? By the time I turned 17 and got kicked out the house and I was been in jail and stuff,
Why they kick you out? You don't mind me?
I said music, chasing the music, not following the curfew, and out late. I was just trying to rap though. I'm just at the club.
Yeah.
Like, though I'm too young to get in, I got managers and people was getting us in these clubs. Right. If I'm at the strip club at 16, 17, I've been all out here in the leg, just the music, chasing the music. That's how I end up getting kicked out and stuff like that.
Okay.
After at 17, man, I wasn't staying with my parents. I had my own apartment and stuff. I was the groundskeeper and my auntie let me live in an apartment.
Yeah.
I got 17 in my own spot, not staying at home.
Yeah.
Nobody believed I was gonna graduate. You know what I mean? I supposed to graduate the following year, didn't graduate or whatever. I called my mama one day. I was like, "Mama, I'm finna graduate." She like, "You finna do what?" "No, you not." Like, come up to the field at Lovejoy. I'm walking across stage. She like, "Boy, what?" My Andre ain't talking to my mama because we don't stay together, so she don't know I'm serious or whatever.
Yeah.
My mama came, my dad came, my grandma came, everybody came, and they seen me walk across stage.
What's up, man?
I wasn't staying at home, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They really, I gave up on me. They like, "That boy going to jail. That boy ain't been to school. We don't know what he doing," you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I still got that piece of paper, so yeah, I still graduated.
That's what it is, man. But hey, still made it happen, man. So that's the great thing about it. So what happens after high school? Like, once you finish high school, what you just live?
After high school, there's a lot of more trouble. There's a lot of more trouble in my life, a lot of more jail and just trying to figure it out.
What has you going in and out of jail?
I got caught in bus once or twice. Man, it's really none of the sun, you know? Yeah. Everything, man. And it you think of a lot of felonies, violent crime and stuff like that. But
Yeah.
just the last time was a situation where I was just like, man, I can't do this. It's sent me to prison. I got a 5B2. Only I did a year off of that, but within that year, I was like, nah, that ain't for me. You know what I mean? I got out, said I had closed, I had probation. I ain't even know I had both, but I had both. After you're paroled, and it's now you're on probation. Like, dude, so I wasn't thudding, you know what I mean? Even
Let me ask you this, Chris. Let me stop you real quick. The first day you was in prison, because jail and prison, of course, two different things. What was that like, man? Were you like, man, I got to sit for the next 2 years that you say you always sat for a year, but what was that like, man?
be honest, jail was cool because I had just gotten to like a big brawl, a big fight right before they sent us to prison. So by the time I woke up in prison, I'm still in that mentality of I done sat in jail for 11 months, this county jail, waiting to go to prison and fighting this probation thing. Yeah. So just sitting in the county jail, my mentality was already institutionalized, because you could say, right? I'm in the system. Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. That's where I'm at. Yeah. So my first day waking up in prison, it was just like, what am I gonna get into? What's gonna happen? You know what I mean? It's diagnostics. I'm in Jackson State Prison going through diagnostics, something like that. So I didn't know what was gonna happen. You know? Yeah. Woke up just still in that mindset. I'm in jail. I'm locked up. Yeah. Right? Whatever happens, type thing. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Hello, this is G Bass, Rise of the 1%, Rise Media. We on this Saturday evening about to get ready to knock out some podcast episodes with some individuals here in the city of Atlanta making some big moves. You can see here, look, this is how it goes down. Here when our guests come and sit down with myself, G Bass, other Rise of the 1% of Rise Media, to have that conversation, to share the story, share the journey, share what you got going on. So listen, everybody got a story, everybody got a journey, and then you got some things going on, then you definitely can get with us and see if it'll be a fit to be on the Rise of 1% podcast and actually have that discussion with myself. It's gonna be a link to a form for you to fill out. You said www.theriseofthe1%.com/pod-form. Again, www.theriseofthe1%.com/pod-form. It's gonna be in this video. You can fill that out, and we can see if it'll be a fit for you to come on and have that conversation with myself. If you don't fill out the form, then obviously it's not for you, and that's fine. We're looking for those that's serious. Those that's serious about rising to the top 1% are already in the 1%. That's what we're looking to sit down with myself right here. As you can see, Rise Media, Rise of the 1%. This is how we get down. We have a great time and have a lot of fun doing it. So once again, if you're serious, make sure you fill out the form. We'll look over the form, see if it's a fit. If it's a fit, we'll reach out. If not, we won't reach out. We'll just continue to G Bass. See you soon. Have a great one on purpose.